Hey everyone, for today there are a few things you may want to grab and have nearby. If you still don't have them, no worries, you'll be able to participate. So today is an odd one, but we will give you about 60 seconds to look around your house for either a harmonica, a whistle, or a kazoo. Even a recorder would work. If you can't find one, no worries, you can still have some fun. Hey everyone, welcome to New Life, where there's nothing like a good old-fashioned hoedown. I've been practicing this kazoo for a good week doing my training regimen, and I'm confident I can bang out a good tune. Just listen. Well, maybe I need to work on it a bit more, but I'm confident that if I stick with it, I'll get better. Confidence is actually what we'll be talking about this summer. Confidence is learning to see yourself the way God sees you. Remember, God loves you, and He thinks you're amazing. He thinks you're wonderfully made. He sees you as someone who can face challenges. When you learn to see yourself the way God sees you, you can press play and live every day with confidence. Hopefully, God sees me as a professional kazoo player. Oh wait, maybe you all can take part in my training plan to become a master kazooist. I wanted to share this with someone, and since you're all here, I've got these kazoos and whistles. We're going to take part in the first annual Kazoo Cathalon. Okay everyone, so for the game, what you're going to do is, you're going to take your kazoo or whatever instrument you have, and you're going to play it while doing these tasks. So, you're going to play your kazoo while doing 10 jumping jacks, and then next you're going to do 10 seconds running in place, and then you're going to run 10 times in a circle around a chair. Next, you're going to do 10 jumps with your pretend rope, and then you're going to do 10 seconds of shadow boxing, and then 10 seconds playing your kazoo. Whoever gets done first is the winner. All right, ready, set, go. 10 jumping jacks. All right, 10 seconds running in place. 10 circles around your chair. Who's gonna win? Someone has to win. 10 jumps with the rope, come on. Who's gonna win? Are you counting? 10 seconds shadow boxing. Oh, you gotta start over. 10 jumping jacks, play the kazoo. Play it. All right, 10 seconds running in place. Cameron is the winner. Okay, so maybe we all need some practice with our kazoo, but we can make some beautiful music. It's time for worship.
What's up, you guys? I'm Terrence, and we're gonna just get into some worship, all right? We're gonna start with one of my favorite songs, which is called Everlasting God. It goes, the Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? I will wait for you. 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 The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? The Lord is my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? I will trust in you. 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 I will remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord. I will remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord. 'Cause we set our hope on you. We set our hope on your love. We set our hope on the one who is the everlasting God. You are the everlasting God. You are the everlasting. We set our hope on you. We set our hope on your love. We set our hope on the one who is the everlasting God. You are the everlasting God. You are the everlasting. 'Cause I will remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord. I will remain confident in this. I will see the goodness of the Lord.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Joshua, chapters 5 and 6.
For 40 years, God's people wandered the desert. At last, they had reached the land that God had promised them. Joshua led them to the edge of the Jordan River.
The priests will carry the ark of the Lord.
The ark was a beautiful chest that reminded the Israelites that God was with them.
As soon as the priests step into the Jordan, it will stop flowing.
Sure enough, as soon as the foot of the first priest that touched the edge of the river, the water parted. God's people crossed on dry land just as God had led them through the Red Sea 40 years before.
God did this so that all the nations on earth would know that He is powerful.
Soon after, the Amorites and Canaanites who lived in the land heard what God had done. Fearful, they retreated back to their towns, including the high-walled city of Jericho.
Oh, great. Like, how do we fight them now?
God will show us the way.
That evening, Joshua left the camp and snuck towards Jericho. The walls loomed impossibly strong.
So tall.
As he turned, Joshua saw a man standing nearby holding a sword.
Who are you? Are you on our side or the side of our enemies?
I have come as the commander of the Lord's army.
Joshua knelt down to face the ground.
What message does my Lord have for me?
Take off your sandals. The place you are on is holy ground.
Joshua tugged off his shoes.
I have handed Jericho over to you.
Joshua listened carefully as the Lord delivered the message, a battle plan unlike any other.
Wow. Okay, we'll do it, Lord.
Joshua called for the priest.
Get the Ark of the Covenant, and I need 7 of you to march in front of the Ark with trumpets.
Sorry, just warming up.
Joshua gathered the army too.
Time to move out.
Like, do we get to attack now?
March around the city.
Just, like, go in circles?
Some of you march ahead of the Ark of the Lord, and the rest of you march behind.
Can we at least shout and stuff? Hey, Jericho, you guys smell like cheese!
Don't give a war cry or raise your voices until the day I tell you to shout. But the priests must blow their trumpets. Forward, march!
The entire army, including the priest, marched one time around Jericho, just as the Lord commanded Joshua.
Now can we get them?
Back to camp, men. We march again tomorrow.
The next morning, the Israelites marched around the city once again. Then on day 3, again on day 4, and to mention day 5, and once again on day 6.
We march again at sunrise.
I have blisters.
At dawn on the 7th day, the army began their strange parade once more. But this time, once they finished marching around one time, Joshua called out,
Keep marching.
Again? My feet are killing me.
The Lord has told me we must march around the city 7 times today.
On the 7th time around, the priests blew a loud blast on their trumpets.
Now shout! The Lord has given you the city.
Oh, yeah, it smells like cheese.
As the shouts rang out, something incredible happened. The walls of the Jericho began to shake. The stone began to crumble. Cracks started to open up until at last the walls collapsed. As the air cleared, the city of Jericho stood wide open.
Take the city!
With nothing in their way, the Israelites ran right in. They defeated the city of Jericho. God was with Joshua, and from then on, he became well known everywhere in the land.
We can't always see how things will work out in God's plan. When the Israelites looked at the city of Jericho, all they could see was a wall, a big one. They had to trust that God would do what he said he would do. It was the only way they could win and live in the land God had promised for them. Think about what it was like for Jesus' disciples when Jesus died on the cross. They didn't understand what God had planned, but everything made sense later after Jesus came back to life and explained why everything needed to happen the way it did. Sometimes you can only see part of God's plan. In those times, you have to trust, obey, and have faith. That's the hard part, when you can't figure it all out. Still, keep following God and living his way. In that way, you can have confidence in him. You can trust his plan is always the best. Remember this for this week. God's plan is the best plan. It's the best plan for you. It's the best plan for me. His plan is always the best. And for that, he deserves our praise. So, if he deserves our praise, we need to enter into our praise dance party. Let's show God how thankful we are and how worthy he is of our praise.
I know the reason why my feet can't stop, my heart can't help but sing. It's a wonderful feeling to feel your love for me, to feel the joy you bring. Your love is the answer, so I sing to you. The reason is you, Jesus. You're why I'm singing out. The reason is you, Jesus. You're what it's all about. At the cross you set me free, and I'm thankful that you love me. Whoa. Reason why my hands are up, my feet dance down below. It's a wonder. free. And I'm thankful that you love me. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I'm thankful that you love me. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. All right, let's get it. Come on. 1, 2, 3, sing. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. The reason is you, Jesus. You're why I'm singing now. The reason is you, Jesus. You're what it's all about. At the cross you set me free, and I'm thankful that you love me. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. So thankful that you love me. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Come on, come on. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. Let's go. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. Come on. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. Come on. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason.
Hey everyone, my name is Jericho. I'm the Director of Children's Ministry here at New Life Covenant Church Southeast. We want to thank you guys for joining us today. We want you guys to continue to learn about confidence all throughout the week. So if you go to newlifesoutheast.org, you can find resources for both children and parents. Make sure you check them out, hit the like and subscribe button for this video, and join us next week.